Another question I wanted to ask about you, when I'm in privilege, right, to ask you if you would be asking me, I had difficulty. But that's the case, I'm interviewing. Right? You yourself, what do you think for yourself as a person? What are the things that you had to go through with us, like maybe difficult things or something that you've been getting a benefit of? What is your personal challenge for yourself? How you want to grow, or how you want to change, if any change you want to do?
Well, definitely, I really wanted, to grow more. I think that's one.
What it is?
Well, I don't know how to do Python.
Right. Okay.
I don't see. Well, you can actually, bring me to, and make me do things like marketing, everything, like sell in the store, everything. But I cannot really do some programming.
Right.
So if you're gonna ask me how to do things, or what is the percentage of this one, I would be needing a calculator. But yeah, it's part. I mean, and with Skyro, it actually, teaches me to be more aware on how we do things, because definitely I was joined by tech people. I was joined by very skilled people, individuals from different countries, right? So we have our own skill sets. I would say my own skill sets would be really customer facing, merchant facing,
right.
Talking. I can talk from 8 a.m. up until 10 a.m. and I wouldn't be tired.
This, right?
But if you're gonna give me like some number problems or some analysis, definitely I'll be tired looking at it for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and I would have solutions after all. So this one really that particular aspects of the business and numbers and
where
analytics.
we would love all organizations to be very detailed.
Correct.
Numbers, right?
Very detail driven, right?
Right.
And data driven. So definitely, I would love to learn about that. I think the best thing about growing here in Skyro is that I have all the people willing to teach me also. So even if I am lacking on something, there are also people who complements that particular skills that I don't have expertise on. So yeah, that's one. Definitely, I not really into looking for something, because as long as I have, like, for example, travel once in a while, because definitely it gives you a different perspective when you're in another country. Probably you're gonna see how things are working in terms of financial services in different country. So for every visit that I've into, like for every travel that I've experienced in 2 years with Skyro, right after I came back, I have these fresh minds that this is actually working in this country. Why should I think we need to do it also on this country? So not only the travel provides leisure, but also travel provides different perspective on how you could do things here in the Philippines. That's why I really like traveling, because it gives fresh ideas.
You remind me of a case when I did the same actually, when I was in the bank, and then go into another country, in England, London, so it's nice, very nice building, very nice bank. Come inside, they start to ask you, why are you here? I'm the bank, I want to understand how you operate. And they give me a very good tour. I was just a walk-in person, and the guy gave me a very good tour in the branch, how they do operations. So also interesting for me to learn how the other market's working. Right. What would you think about us 3 years from now? Who we are?
Number
Any
one.
ideas from you?
Definitely number one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because definitely you have to manifest, right? Number one in what way?
Right.
Yeah. I would say we're gonna be the number one bus business in the Philippines. I would say in 3 years' time, with the way we're growing, with the way things works for us, on how we build partnerships, with the very productive people that we have, in our team. With a very good and competitive people, not only with my team but also with other team members who complements my team. Definitely, we can do it. We're actually starting to be number one in certain cities and regions, and we wanted to replicate that in the next coming years. So it may take a while. Definitely, there's going to be a lot of investment coming in. There's going to be a lot of resources to put into, but gradually focusing on, I would say, one city, one region at a time, would be possible.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, with such a spirit.
And you're the one who actually taught me, to dream bigger. But of course, in a realistic way, because definitely dreaming is actually different to reality.
Right. Don't tell all the secrets. Yeah, I think this is the spirit that we foster in the company, and exactly that's the reason why in the end you will be very successful, because you put yourself hard targets, very difficult, or targets that some people would say it's impossible. That's good. Then this is a good target if someone says it's impossible. Right. I think this is a very good message to our whole company. From Wen, and I love your thinking about main challenges and what you think about us, how we can develop. Anything that you would give as an advice. Imagine you are the CEO, right? You are the owner.
Okay.
Let's say you are the owner. Give us an advice. Give me advice, to Arsene advice. What do you think?
Okay. While the company is growing in terms of customers, while the company is growing in terms of, I don't know, probably profit in the long run, you guys shouldn't forget the people who actually works to achieve that goal. I think it's more, sometimes when we are a bit overwhelmed, we sometimes forget how people work. I think it's a good thing that every now and then you ask how they are, because definitely that one hi, hello, kamusta ka, how are you, would really make their day a lot of difference. So, and that hi or how are you is really something that they could bring, and they could actually do it the same for
Right.
the other people, because sometimes it's what matters the most, saying hi, hello.
Thank you very much. I tell you honestly that people in usual non-Asian countries would not have the appreciation
Correct.
of the personal relationships. We are very much skewed into the data
Exactly.
data world, right? And then that is that I always remind myself, and you guys are always teaching us, this is an important part of our life, and I would agree, and I would 100% agree. I come here for the social life. I spend most of my time here, right? So the social life is supposed to be welcoming anyone who's entering that environment. I think we tried, honestly.
Yeah.
We tried
And
to
we can
understand
actually see that. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, we can see that.
We'll further be improving
I would
that.
say for Filipinos, the small things actually make us happy. That hello, kamusta, how are you doing, would actually make their day.
Right.
So
Sometimes I would like to say something that this bloody doesn't work, right? But then I have to
You have to-
explain
correct.
in a very different way.
you have to adjust accordingly. Actually, they say, well, I think it's also a matter of perception, because
Right.
they said that Filipinos are very emotional, but I think it was changed before. I
Right.
think before, yes, we are emotional, but right now, I would say we're very mature as a person, as an employee. So definitely,
Right, but you're still saying that there's a necessity that for us
Yes.
to be not forgetting, keeping the
Correct.
focus on the personal relationship with it,
Correct.
and bringing that, fostering that culture, continue
Correct.
to improve on that. Right. Thanks a lot.
yeah. Thank you, Nasim. Thank you.
Thank you, Wen.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Bye.
Bye bye.